on YouTube? It's your boy Gemini G7. We're back for another video. So today's a little bit gonna be a little different. So you guys know that I'm an Apple user, right? So I have this is our backup iPhone, by the way. So the newest one right now is the iPhone 14 right now, but the iPhone 15 is coming out next month. Now the chip is better, the camera is better on the iPhone 15. However, the thinness of it has maybe tiny shrunk a little bit, and the sides are flat and it's made out of titanium. Especially if you're getting the Max or the Max Pro or the Ultra, so-called, they make it called the Ultra. And you guys know that I also have my Apple Watch. Okay, I have an Apple Watch, you guys can see. Okay, so why did I bring this to your attention? Well, I've been a user of Apple for quite some time now. When I first started trying the Android world, I did the Galaxy S7, the S6 or the S7, and it was very jerky. It wasn't smooth. I didn't like how the menu are. I wasn't used to it, and I was been an Apple user for a long time, right? And and I know this, Apple has been lacked on technology, which is better camera, USB-C instead of a lightning port, things like that. Hey, and it's just, Apple is just lacking in so much criteria and technology compared to Android users, which is like to say like the Samsung, for example. Okay, so now Samsung has made different style variety of fold in half or flip phone. They can still able to do touchscreen and all that stuff. So technology has been on the Android side for so long. LG, there's so many different other phones, I can't remember all at the top of my head. And Samsung is one of them, LG is another one. They even have a phone for the Android side that every time you want to turn the camera on, I forgot the name of it, I think it's one PC or one something. It pops up, it's motorized, it's pop up, and then you have a camera right there, face recognition, and the front view camera to record or even take pictures in a way. That one's been out for a little while, but Android, Apple has been lacking a lot of technology. They upgrade little by little here, and then make it as a new model, and they try to sell it, which I understand it's business, I get that, but they're lacking so much in technology here. But here's another thing, Apple phones are very user friendly. It's so easy to use, it's so convenient. That's why a lot of people that still use Apple today is the convenience, and it's so easy to use. Okay, now this is my wife's phone, and I bought it for her a while back. This is the iPhone 13, which I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and this is the exact same one, iPhone 13 Pro Max as well. This is our backup phone. So me and Hollywood talked about it yesterday. So you know what? I want to change. I want something different. I want to give Android another try, another chance to see if they can convince me. And sure enough, we went to Samsung. Okay, so I didn't know this, but back in the day, if you would have gone to any very popular mall, not all mall, because there's some malls are dead now, but like outlet malls, they don't have it there sometimes. But major popular malls like the Houston Galleria, for example, okay, or if you go to Memorial City Mall, for example. I don't know about KD Mall, but I know Memorial Mall has one. Houston Galleria is the biggest one. We went there. Now the thing is that they always have an Apple store. Okay, there's always an Apple store in those malls. Okay, and they're always packed. Should we even have one over here on the Midtown area, which is like probably like 20 minutes from my house? It's off of Westheimer and between I think Westheimer or Richmond, one of those. And there is an Apple store, an individual Apple store right there. So it's like, when do Android have a store like that? Into my head? And today, for the first time I experienced it, there was a Samsung store just like an Apple store. I was like, whoa, okay, that this wasn't, you know, I don't really go to the mall. I don't go out very much, you know. I do my thing, and I mostly do online shopping anyways. So the reason why I mention this is because Samsung has a deal that's going on, and that's why I want to bring it to your attention, and maybe this will, maybe you guys want to upgrade your phone. So I want to, you know, make this video and set it live right away. After I'm done, I'm edit it real quick, put it all together, and set it right away. So the thing is that Samsung has their own store. So Samsung has a deal right now, which Apple really hates, because this is a promotion deal, okay? So if you, for example, you can trade in your Apple 13 or 14. For some random reason, the 13 costs more than the 14. I don't know why, but that's what they do when I did it online. You go to Samsung.com, you choose your phone, what kind of phone you have, and look at the trading value. So give and take, we have the Galaxy Z Fold 5. That's what I ended up getting, okay? So the iPhone 13 Pro Max I have, the trading value for that phone is $1,000. $1,000. Everybody knows phone, as years goes by, days goes by, as this phone age, this phone is worth lesser and lesser and lesser every year. And newer phones comes out every year that also degrade the value of your older phone. So electronics is not a good best investment, but it does cost a lot of money, okay? That's so my phone's getting older. I was thinking about getting the 15, which is coming out next month, September. No, actually this month, September this month. I'm sorry, this is already September already. So because it's Labor Day weekend. This month, I think on the 12th or the 25th or the 22nd, the iPhone 15 is coming out. But what Apple don't like is that Samsung is making a deal right now. So for my 13 Pro Max, they give me a trade-in value for $1,000 for this phone. Okay, so this is the Galaxy Z Fold. Okay, I don't want to do the full detail with you, but I did it last night. That online is still there. I actually showed proof to you. Anyhow, long story short, I ended up getting the phone. I traded my phone in. Got a carrying case. Okay, here's my old phone. Okay, this is my old phone right here. Since I did it online, they're gonna send me a package, a little slip. I can put my old phone in and send it off, okay, to Samsung. Okay, for my fiance, she ended up getting the Galaxy Z flip phone. It's the same size as the iPhone, but it folds down, which mine folds the other way. So she has to turn hers in since we did on a spot. Even though she didn't do it online, the deal still exists at the store. I did mine online, so they didn't take it. So they said that go ahead and send in, you know, through the mail. When they send you the package, you just set it off. I said okay. So, but if you're on online, if you did it online, you have 30 days to try your new phone. If you don't like it, simply send it back, or you know, and get your old phone back and break even. If you don't like it, the only thing you lose money off of is if you bought a screen protector, if you bought a carrying case for your new phone. You lose the money for that. You won't get your money back for that, okay? But you got 30 days to do it, to try out your new phone and see how you like it. And so far, I have liking it, okay? Also, if you do a bundle deal with us here, they give you the Galaxy Tab S9, okay? This is retail for almost $1,000. They gave me this for like $679, $669, $689, something like that for this. Brand new. And this one here just came out recently. This is the Tab S9. Okay, the older one is the S7, S8. I don't know too much detail of that part, you know, but this is the newest one. So the bundle deal, it came out to like $1,500, $1,600 with these two here. So it's like, because the phone alone, you're looking at about $800 just for the phone. They knock off $1,000, so the phone is left over about $700, $800. And you got this retails for MSRP for like almost $1,000. It's like 900 something, almost $1,000. But you're getting this for $650, $675, something like that. And you know, it adds up. So you know, I want to bring this to your attention. So if you have a chance to want to switch to Android, Android is better in many ways. The software has advanced. The jitteriness of you know, swiping left and swiping right is so much better compared to when I first tried Android. Back in the day when Galaxy S6, S7 came out, I didn't like it, so I returned back to my nephew because my nephew brought it. Let me try it out, see if I like it, if I want to get off the Apple and try that. And you know, I didn't like it, so I gave it to him and went back to iPhone. And I've been using iPhone since then to now. So now I have the 13, so that tells you how long I've been using Apple, and this is so easy to use. And now I have the Galaxy Fold. Okay, it's slimmer. Okay, if you look at the geographic, it's skinnier. Okay, but if you open it wide, there we have it. Okay, so now I got me a carrying case from there, and I tend to like to watch a movie and play a game a lot on my phone, and I bought the one that has a kickstand, so you can hold it while you're watching a movie, while you're eating, you know, and I tend to do that a lot sometimes. And the game, man, since, you know, I open it like this, it's so much bigger. It's like a mini tablet. So it's like, you know, and I used it, it does have face recognition. It does still use fingerprint on the side here, volumes up and down, to do a screenshot. You know how you do a screenshot on your phone? You hit this button here, the side button, and one of the bottom volume button. You push them both at the same time, it does a screenshot. This way here, you just swipe your hand to the right, it does a screenshot. If you push the bottom button and the volume down button at the same time, that's also a screenshot. That's another feature that I did not know. It's overall better. Now the camera quality for this one here is almost very similar, or just a slightly tiny better than the iPhone 13. Slightly kind of better, just by a little bit. But if you're all about the camera, the Galaxy Ultra, the new one, whatever is that, the 23 or 25, something like that, that is the most advanced camera than all the Samsung phones they had. So I was like, and I use the camera a lot, but I mostly use the GoPro when I have the GoPro with me most of the majority of the time. But when I'm out there and I don't have my GoPro, then I use my phone. And this camera here is slightly better compared to the iPhone 13. Just slightly, not too much different. It's really hard to tell the difference. And I can tell just by the pixels, when you look at the frame and you look at the color, and I compare it side by side when I take a picture, I can notice and tell that this phone here is a little more better, just a tiny bit. It's really hard to tell, but I have that eye that I can tell. But the Galaxy 25, 23, that is the best phone you can get right now for the camera. But it's, you know, it's skinnier and it's about almost the same height as this, but very skinnier than this. Okay, this phone here is the Galaxy Z Fold 5. The 4, it was the older model. The 5 is the new one. This one here came out about probably a month ago. Okay, and I like it. It's very, you know, smooth. It's not jerky like I did it last time. Okay, going through the apps is all there. The majority of them. Now there are some apps that Apple has that the Android side don't have at the Google Play Store or whatever you want to call it. Over here we just call the Apple App Store. You know, it's just so easy to use on the Apple. Like one of the cameras that we have to watch our dogs is not on here. If you heard of the brand called Vava, it's a very old camera. They don't longer make it anymore. We have them, and it's still usable, so we use it. But the Apple side has it, the Google side don't. All the other majority of the apps, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, creating my YouTube content, Filmora, Amazon, Chase, Sirius XM radio, Truck Bay for where I park my truck, you know, YouTube Music, Credit Karma, it's all here, you know. Even my favorite game that I always play, Mobile Legends, you know, it works just fine. Now, if I say, for example, I'm gonna do it this way. Oops, wrong one. That way you guys get the idea of it. Let's say I play Mobile Legends. Okay. Look the screen on this. I'm all about the screen. You know, like, man, it's a difference. Okay, so I play Mobile Legends a lot when I have free time. Okay, so this is what you see. Okay, folding back to the other one. Oh shoot, wrong way. I actually hit the other button. It shows this. Now, I can move it up higher. If I want the whole thing, it's gonna shut down the app and restart the app real quick. and you got the whole entire thing. Look at that. Bigger screen. This is awesome. You know, I play a game a lot. I watch movies a lot on my phone when I'm on free time. Look at this. It's huge. That's the reason why I put this phone. And then if I flip it back to the small size. Oh shit. Open the. Here you go. See? So it doesn't do that. I actually hit the button to kind of close the app by itself. But you know, it works fine. Let me give you another example, okay? Let me give you another example. I've just been watching this show here called SWAT. So this side, this side. Let me open Netflix. These guys give an example. Look. Here's SWAT. The picture, the video, the quality, even playing games, man, it is astounding. So much better compared to the Apple 13, okay? Or even the 14, for example. Okay? So,
you got one in the chest. He was in surgery all yesterday.
Let me open this sucker up and open Netflix again for you to see yourself. This is crazy. Look at this. Man. Home. Here's SWAT. Okay. Look at this. Look how big it is. That's freaking badass. I like it. And you know, I just pop a kickstand right here in the back and watch my movie when I'm in a restaurant, or you know, or watching a game or whatever, you know, football game, whatever. Man, this thing is badass. I mean, look at this. And then if I would have flipped over, I'm trying to not touch the app and go back to the other side. It should be still there because I've done it many times. Whoops. I'm hitting the same damn button again. Look, it's still there. See? It's still there. And then go back to SWAT again.
Get the courtesy of a phone call.
See?
I felt like it was best to come tell you in person.
Man.
So I got down here as soon as I could.
That's badass. I highly recommend it. If you want your chance to upgrade to an Android phone, this is your chance to get it. I don't know how long that promotion deal is going on for, but it's there. Okay? So, you know, for yourself, okay, it's, man, it's, and it took us you know, an hour or two, or almost 2 hours to set everything up, you know, get download, you know, transfer all. They have a cord that you can go from Lightning port to the USB-C, and the cord connects to both phones, and it transfers everything that I had on my phone to this phone. All the apps that I have on this phone will be on this phone. 98.99%, most of the majority of apps are on here that I have on my iPhone goes to this phone. There's a few apps that I have on my Apple phone that didn't have it because Google Store or Google App or whatever you call it for the Android side didn't have it. Okay, now that's a huge big difference. Okay, this is your chance to get $1,000 for your 13 Pro Max for a new phone. Brand new phone that just came out about a month ago. Okay, so it's a win-win situation for me because phones, electronics, phones lose value over time, just the way it is. Now here is the that's a big pro. Now here are the cons. If you have an Apple Watch, the Apple Watch will not work with your Android phone. Okay, it will not. But if you have an Apple Watch that has its own cellular service, okay, which has its own individual mobile number, it can work on its own by itself. You don't really have to get a Samsung Android watch with your phone. You don't have to. If you want to trade in your Apple Watch for it, that's fine. Okay, it's just gotta pay the difference, you know, and maybe the trading value. But you know, this is a Series 6, a Series 6 Apple Watch, and I have this for about a couple of years now. It works fine. And this is one of the top dog because the glass is not plastic, it's ceramic glass. So you know, if I bang on something, this glass on the watch won't break. So this is one of the high top dollar watch when it first came out. When the 6 first came out, I've been using it since then. Never had a problem. Okay, now it will not work. It will not pair together. But if you have a cell phone service already separately from your phone, for its by itself on its watch, it'll work just fine. It will connect to its own Wi-Fi at the house. You set it up and then upgrade the iOS system on the Apple Watch. That's fine, and it can survive on its own without an Apple phone. Okay. Now, if you have an AirPod or an Apple AirPod Pro, that, however, will work with the Android phone. For some reason, it just does. Okay. This one will give you a take on that. The MagSafe for your cell phone charging for the Apple to the Android, it works. But you know how when you put the MagSafe on the iPhone to the MagSafe, it has a magnet to it? Depends what you have on the case. I didn't think about that time because I was too worried about this damn kickstand right here, so I can watch movies and stuff. But if I get a case that has a ring on it, like a magnet ring on it, it will work. Now, eventually, I can't use it now because the way it is. But you know, the Apple automatically comes with a MagSafe ring that's already magnetic to the MagSafe. You just put it there and it'll make charge, and I use it all the time. You know, so now I changed my setup for the cars. You know, the 370Z Fairlady, the Fairlady 370Z, and the WRX STI Super STI. I gotta change that out now. But my fiance ended up getting that phone. Android phone like this, okay, the same as an Apple, but if it folds down, it has two screens. One big one when you fold down, the front screen have another screen. I don't have it here because she went to work with it, so you know she changed her phone. Now for her, since she did her trade in at the store, not online, she has 14 days to use the phone, and if she don't like it, she still have her old phone over there. But if she likes it, she'll keep it. If she don't, she can return to the store and then break even. Me, on the other hand, I have 30 days. Since I did online, I have 30 days to do it, okay? And try this phone out. If I don't like it, I'll go back. If I do like it, you know, then I keep it. So far, I'm impressed with it. The software on this is so much better now than when I did it last time, when I first used it for the S7 or S6 of the Galaxy. This is blow out of the park. You know, my phone is my work phone, but I do a lot of entertainment. I do my YouTube videos here when I record videos. I play games on there. I watch movies on there in my free time. You know, it's just better. And now I got a bigger screen. Who doesn't want that? Okay. Now, next up, this Galaxy Tab here. I charged it last night. I really don't want to use at the moment, but the Galaxy, this case here, scratches easy, okay, compared to an iPad, okay. So this will come with the instruction manual, hardware, wire. It does come with a pin that's auto magnet. You can put on the side of the tablet as well. I set it up a little bit. It's nice, okay. I do like it, but it scratches easy. So I'll order a case already online, and I'm waiting for it to come in. Now, but I bought a aftermarket case. I didn't buy the case for this tablet at the store. I think it was expensive, man. It was like $152 with a keyboard. It's like, man, I can get it on Amazon for like $100 or $80. You know, this is cheaper. So I was like, man, you know, the only thing I bought the case from Samsung is the case for the phone, and that was already expensive enough the way it is already. So here it is. Here's the tablet. Just giving an example here. It does have a camera in the back. It has a small camera in front. Up and down volume here, as you guys can see. Okay, and then there's a power button right there. So the iPad Air, mine is really old. Mine is like probably like 10 years old or 12 years old. The one on my truck that I use at E-Log, the power button is right here. But for this tablet, for the S9, the new one here, the power button's over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers here on the tablet here. Charging port C right about here, okay. And then you got your magnetic 3-port here for your pin, as in so. That's where it detaches, okay. And I'm gonna give you an example of this tablet here. Update software. Yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out. Okay, so here's the Netflix. I'll give you an example of Netflix. Okay, so it just upgraded software. Great. But yeah, overall, it's a bundle deal. You can't beat it. It's a bundle deal. You can't beat it. I need to buy a screen protector for this and a case for this. I got the case, but I didn't get around to the thing. I've been really busy. Just so much going on with the weekend, and I've been working on the car too this past weekend too. Like, I'm just busy, and I gotta create video for the other YouTube channel, Another Level of Arms. I gotta do that video. I'm trying to make a video of this, and I gotta make it create the content video for the other one. It takes time. Since I'm doing all by myself, my fiance does not help me with my YouTube videos, my YouTube channel. She does not involve any of that. I mean, she watches them, but she does not help me create them or help me get the footage, hold a camera, whatever. No, I have to do that all on my own. And she does what she does, and she cleans the kitchen, she cooks food, you clean the house, and do the laundry and stuff like that. So I was like, when I do the YouTube part for entertainment for you guys, I'm pretty much on my own. And there are times and cases to where if I need help with the car, you know, hold this side up for me, and I'll call her out. She'll come and help me with that, and after that, she goes back in. She does what she does. But most of the majority of the time, I'm solo. Most of the time by myself. You know, but it's harder, you know, to do things on yourself when there are some big pieces to work on the car. Anyhow, long story short, I won't get carried away. Bundle deal, okay? It was like, what, 15, 16, 17, okay? For the phone and the tablet, both brand new. And these just released. Trading for your iPhone for $1,000. I want to add the website at the very bottom of the video. Try it if you want to. You don't have to get the phone that I have, okay? Look at the other phone and let's see what kind of phone that you have that you want to trade in value for. Now, for my phone, okay, it varies very different to different. For some damn reason, when we trade in my wife's phone, the Apple 14 Pro, not the Pro Max, the Pro, they only offer her $600 for some damn reason. But I guess it's a Pro Max, it's different. My phone was iPhone 13 Pro Max. They gave me $1,000 for it. $1,000 for it. Compared to her phone, which is a regular 14 Pro, it was only $600 for her phone. But then again, she chose a different phone than what I picked. I have the newest Galaxy Z Fold 5. She got the Galaxy Z Flip phone. The flip. I have it here for you guys to see it. Anyhow, long story short, let me give you this detail here, and we'll be done with it. Okay. Whoop, not that one. Come on, people. Here's Netflix to show you guys how good and clear the picture is. And here's SWAT. I gotta be careful because I don't have a carrying case. Look how clear the picture is. Can't beat it.
Anybody who got beef with the Hammers or you?
Look at
That
this.
it would have spilled over onto Daryl? Seriously?
Look how thin it is.
You took my son out of juvie without telling me. You took him in without telling me. You really
Okay.
think I wouldn't find out myself?
So, give and take, yeah. Oh, you can also put your pin here. I just found that out. You can put your pin right here. And there you have it. Okay, so give and take, yeah, that's one hell of a deal. I'll add the very links at the very bottom of the video. Okay, if you want to trade in your Apple phone or whatever phone you have and to get a newer phone, this is your chance to get it. Okay, I'm gonna put this here on the side. Okay, one hell of a deal. Now if you don't like it, you can return it, get your money, get your stuff back, and be squared away. You lose money if you buy a carrying case and a film protector for your phone, or a film protector or a case for your tablet. If you buy those, you lose money because when you return them, you don't they don't take those stuff back. They only take that electronic stuff back. So you know pros and cons. You know, you get a new phone, you like it, keep it. If not, return it. you lose some money a little bit, but you're able to try the new phone out for yourself. And now, you know, it's you know, have a chance to go into the Android side. Now, I'm not knocking on Android. You know, Android, the software has improved so much compared to when I last time used it, and I'm happy with it. So I have to get used to the phone, you know, especially when I'm gonna start recording and doing YouTube videos on it when I don't have my GoPro with me. So give and take, yeah. I'll add the very links at the very bottom, okay, to the website. Check out the phone out there on Samsung. They have a deal going on. I don't know how long the deal is gonna be. This is your chance to get it if you want to hop on it, okay? All right, guys, please give me a thumbs like, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell. More reviews on the way. I'm not gonna promise you when they're gonna show up now these days, but this video here that I'm gonna do is gonna go up live ASAP for you guys to help you get to lock in a deal for a new phone. All the other videos, I need time. I need time to edit. I need time to record. I need to put all together. Since I'm doing it solo, it takes time, okay? And make more content for you guys. All right, guys. Peace. I'm out. You guys have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I catch you on the next one.